Happy New Year again. Now that we're really, living in it, it's already exciting. But it's more exciting because it's New Comic Book Day. That's what we're really all about, and that's why we're here. So let's take a look at the new comics. Batman, the new series by Matt Fraction, is definitely making me happy. And two covers there. Every Jim Lee cover pushes the old Batman series, the next issue of the old Batman series, back another month. Absolute Batman Arc M special. Main cover, and that cover is what's going to subscribers. They get variant covers. Come here. Why they're being trouble on video, I don't know. And that's another cover. And that's another cover. Batman Green Arrow, The Question Arcadia continues. And two covers there. Blue Falcon and Dynamite. Jeez, I got Dynamite on the brain. I mean, they publish it, so I guess that's all right. Cheetah in Cheshire, Rob the Justice League. That's the last issue of that miniseries. Conan, Scourge of the Serpent. DC Connect, talking about stuff coming out in about 2 months from DC, including new Lobo, Batwoman, and Deathstroke series. Hopefully they are good and stick around. DCKO Night Fight. And that's Batman fighting other Batman. Another lovely Jeff Spokes cover. I just honestly cannot get enough of his art. DC Vertigo preview. This is, of course, talking about all the new books coming from DC's Vertigo imprint. I'm not entirely sure what ties these things together. And somewhere in here it says, something about that you've never seen before. And literally one of the series is an ongoing series that's been around for 2 years. So marketing at its best. But that's fine. Godzilla. There's probably going to be several very good series in here. That's not my point. I'm hoping they all hold up. Absolute Green Lantern. Two covers there. Invincible in the new format, volume 13. Iron Man and his awesome friends Catch That Robot. That's a step 2 book for our younger crowd. Justice League Dark, the new 52 compendium. I've got one currently. There's another one coming that'll satisfy my orders. JSA, still telling year one stories. Disney's Lilo and Stitch. This is volume 2 of Ohana. Marvel Rivals, The Cities of Heaven. Nightmare Before Christmas gets a new miniseries, The Shiver of Christmas Town. And 2 covers. And 3 covers. Nova Centurion. This will probably be the last issue of this on the shelf. Phantom. Pizza and Taco Go Viral. It's a new hardcover for Pizza and Taco. Poison Ivy. And a very cool Josh Swaby cover. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Zord Quest. 2 covers. And a shiny version. And another version. Sesame Street Sunny Stories. Spider-Boy team up from the Amalgam range of comics from Marvel and DC. This was the second of his featured comics, and also included the Legion of Galactic Guardians 2099. What a bunch of fun that thing was. Also features art from Ladron. Again, of a time and of a place, but I flipped through and I kind of missed the look and feel. He was all over the place at the time. He did a bunch of X-Men stuff too, so it was very cool. Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider continues with a little Silk guesting. Amazing Spider-Man Modern Epic Collection. This is volume 2. Still J. Michael Straczynski stuff. stuff that really upset people. Amazing Spider-Man, a current issue. Spider-Man Noir. Star Trek Voyager Homecoming. There's just one more issue to that miniseries. Star Wars Han Solo Hunt for the Falcon. Street Sharks. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow gets the DC Compact Comics treatment. This is the story that is the main inspiration for the upcoming Supergirl movie, and has been widely well liked. So I still got to read it. I'm just so far behind on everything. It's not my fault. Absolute Superman. And 2 covers there. Sweet Valley Twins, the graphic novel. 3's a crowd. That's like the 5th, maybe, of those graphic novels. Not sure. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle Nexus continues. 2 covers there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Godzilla. And 2 covers there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder. Just 1 cover for that one. Teen Titans Go. Twilight Zone. All New Venom Volume 1. This is the 10 issues of All New Venom, which then transition back to legacy numbering for number 250, and then here is number 253 on the shelf. Walking Dead Deluxe. Wolverine, back to normal after the Age of Revelation. Ultimate Wolverine, counting down to the end of the Ultimate Universe along with the other Ultimate titles. X-Men also back from the Age of Revelation. Now Shadows of Tomorrow. And then Ultimate X-Men. And then a couple extra things. Here's a facsimile edition of the Superman vs. Amazing Spider-Man. It's treasury-ish size. I can't remember if this is truly treasure size. But this came out in the 70s, and it was a bunch of fun. And a bunch of great creators were involved in that. And they're re-releasing it, so everybody gets a chance to see it. This is the Alex Ross cover. There's a regular cover that I'll have coming hopefully next week. And then there's another Superman, Spider-Man, sort of one of these facsimiles coming out next month, maybe? I don't care. And then a couple of new posters. Iron Man #1 to celebrate the upcoming new Iron Man #1, which hopefully is about Iron Man. Josh Williamson's writing it, so I'm guessing it's going to be very superhero-y. I'm looking forward to it. And then a new Marvel Universe poster from J. Scott Campbell. There's a lot of fabulous-looking people in there, which is what he's known for and what people like him for, so it's fine. And then, sorry, you had to go sideways. It's not my fault. And then Rogue from her upcoming #1, following the Age of Revelation. And then there's going to be a facsimile edition of the first appearance of the Black Panther, which was Fantastic Four #52. And I think this is great. This is, of course, Jack Kirby art, but first Black Panther. That's pretty cool. Looking forward to just flipping through that for funsies. And that is everything for this week. If you see anything you like, let me know. I'll try and get it for you. Sooner the better, or the sooner the easier, I guess. Subscribers, do your best to catch up. I kind of need you to. And I am going to go forward with putting together some kind of, I'll use the word contract, but I don't like the connotation that brings. But we'll figure out. There's going to be some kind of agreement for subscriptions from now on, and it just has to be that way. So lately it's been a little better. I've got a couple of folks, but it's not bad. So hoping it'll get easier, and you'll get a chance to read the comics you already wanted to read. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.